Hey everyone, welcome back to On the Couch. We just had Raffi perform the I forget it already. The Doombek for us. It looks like a bongo. I was wrong in saying that though. It is actually called a Doombek. And it's just awesome, an instrument. Now, when did you start playing this and like what made you want to pick it up?
I started playing when I was 2. The reason I started playing was there was a tiny one in my house because my parents were from Syria, so there was just one and my brother would play around on it and I picked it up at 2 and then I was able to really play by 4 years old.
My goodness, at that young of an age? Like, I feel like kids are playing with like toys and like, you know.
Yeah, I was playing with
stuff
like Barbies.
Like Barbie dolls and stuff, and you're playing with this awesome
it was what was in my house.
Instrument. Now, you were born here though?
Yes.
But your parents are from Syria?
Yeah, but we're Armenian.
Okay. And they had one from there?
Yeah.
Are these made in the America?
Most of them, they're made out of the country. I've never heard of anyone making one in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, most Syrian or Armenian households, even if no one plays, they just have them for decoration.
Oh.
So
you don't even necessarily need to play it. You could just use it to decorate your house?
Yeah, I have several in the house, just decoration. Like,
wow. Cool. Yeah, this one is very like intricate, you know, stuff.
This one is actually one of my like planer models.
Oh.
Yeah, I have another one. It's like mother of pearl and it has all designs and stuff on it.
Ooh.
Nice. So did you take lessons or did you just naturally
taught myself.
learn? Okay.
Yeah. Do they even have lessons for?
Yeah.
It's like a thing that everyone plays.
You could go on YouTube and they have like Doombek lessons or whatever, but I don't think you could really take lessons for it. It's kind of hard. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of like explaining how you have to hit it in all these certain ways. It's just kind of difficult, but I taught myself. It's
so cool though. Now, does anyone else in your family play?
My brother can can play like simple beats on it, but he can't do all the like cool tricks I was doing. But yeah, like there's a couple people that could just do some beats, you know, nothing.
Yeah. What about your parents? No.
My dad can like kind of, not really. My mom doesn't play that, but my mom plays accordion.
Ooh, that's so cool. Yeah. She's coming on next episode.
Call her up.
Now, where was this one made?
This one, I believe it was either Egypt or Syria, probably Egypt, I think. Because I bought that when I was 6.
Oh,
so I don't remember too much about it.
Awesome. All right, well, thank you so much for performing and telling us a little bit about the Doombek.
No problem.
And now I feel very informed. And now we're going to take a special look into Mr. Black Rowan, which is a pageant for male students here at Rowan. And Christina and Jade were there the night of the event to talk to some guys that participated. Let's take a look.
Hi, this is Christina.
And I'm Jade.
And we're with RTNs on the Couch.
We're here at Mr. Black Rowan, and I have interviewed Gabriella, who is a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and the people who put together this event.
Hope you enjoy Mr. Black Rowan.
Tonight's pageant has 4 young men vying for the 30th Mr. Black Rowan title. They will do so in 5 categories: introductory speech, casual wear, creativity, evening wear, and spontaneous question. Each category is worth a maximum of 5 points.
Okay, so I'm here with Gabriella, and I want to ask you, what exactly is Mr. Black Rowan about?
Okay, so Mr. Black Rowan, whoever wins the title, they basically have to come to 2 of our programs. They also have to attend Delta Week, which was this past week. It's Black History themed. They have to do homecoming and swear their stash and represent the title well.
What was the process that took place to get the event together and organized?
Okay, so for months at a time, these guys practiced their speeches, talents, they rehearsed walking, everything you can possibly imagine going to a pageant, they practice.
Wow. I don't think I'm ready to give up my title yet.
Well, it's safe to say Rowan is right for a new Mr. Black.
I know, sad to say.
So what's your name?
I'm Cameron Hudson.
And why do you think that you can win Mr. Black Rowan?
I have the confidence to be Mr. Black Rowan, and I'm a prominent leader on my campus, and I'm very determined. I know what I want to do when I get this title, and that is to get programs and get the black community and the whole campus together in unison.
My mission in life is to live a life full of purpose, by empowering communities of ordinary leaders to not only envision the dream, but to achieve it, becoming builders of hope, creating within ourselves and the world's communities a lasting, extraordinary, positive change. Yeah. See, we needed Mr. Black to be like the modern-day king, leading us up the mountain hills of Trenton to begin a demonstration demonstration like the Apostle Paul writing letters to his people from the Birmingham jail. Where's Mr. Black? Is he out addressing the concerns for community welfare and serving as a role model to his peers, required to do 2 programs twice a year? He's supposed to wear a sash. Have you seen him in a sash? Was that too much to ask? Have you seen Mr. Black? Can you tell me where he's at? Ask Derek Ali. He was the first Mr. Black. He gave his life for that. And he'll tell you he was more than just a title and bring you back in this place. Mr. Black is more than just a pretty face. He's our head of state. He is a nationally involved community where preparing us physically and mentally for our journey throughout the desert so that when we reach the promised land, we are able to develop properly and prosper economically.
So what's your name?
My name is Sammy.
And what makes you want to be Mr. Black Rowan?
I want to be the next Mr. Black Rowan because I feel as though that I can bring multiple programs to this campus for not just minorities, but students as the whole student body.
I'm a member of the Dr. Harley E. Flack here on campus, which mentors first-year college students. I love giving back to the community. I'm a part-time football coach for the Willowboro Panthers Football Association in Willowboro, New Jersey.
Mr. James wearing the Stacey Adams 3-piece suit, which shows his robust sense of style. Mr. J's shoes were also designed by Stacey Adams, colored in a golden brown, which complements his suit. Gold represents faith, healing, and blessings, which are 3 main foundations of his personality.
So what's your name?
My name is Josh McGriff.
And why do you think that you can win Mr. Black Rowan?
I believe I can win because I've been diligent with my practice. I've been working on my speech and working on my confidence and my projection. Therefore, I believe I'm well prepared and I should be good.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you. Good luck to you.
This intellectual, Success Down Jr. is wearing a white and gray button down with a black undershirt. He is also wearing khakis with casual doctor shoes. Knowing that any interaction can lead to a potential business contact, Joshua maintains poise and confidence with appropriate dress to back it up. At what point does a boy become a man?
Thank you. A boy becomes a man. He realizes that he's in fact his brother's keeper. When he realizes that he himself is not only responsible for himself, but for everybody around him. In that aspect, he must control his actions. And not only that, make sure he sets an example. We must never take backward steps. We must always face forward and always progress. That is when a boy becomes a man.
So can you tell me your name?
My name is Cordero Harris.
And what makes you want to be Mr. Black Rowan?
I feel that Mr. Black Rowan is a title of prestige, and it needs to be the leader and the voice of the black community. And I believe that if I was Mr. Black Rowan, I would like to, transcend the black community above and beyond the hill that we're currently standing on. I have a lot of initiatives and a lot of ideas to bring from my sweet home, Alabama, that I possibly love to work here in New Jersey and bring a little creativity and integrity to the title.
Always seen on Mr. Harris are his bracelets. Each bracelet represents a philanthropy that he loves. There's one for the Children's Miracle Network, cystic fibrosis, leukemia, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and the one that says UA remembers.
There's just one thing I learned about dealing with kids all these years. Kids can be cruel and mean for no apparent reason just to be cruel and mean. See, let me give you a prime example. I worked with a particular 4th grade class last year. So they were roughly like 8 or 9 years old. And every day I went to this school, these kids would make fun of my cell phone because I was still rocking the Razor. I know I was rocking for about a good 5 years in a row, but it's okay, I still had it. And these kids had iPhones, Droids, all sorts of Blackberries and smartphones. And every day I was at this particular school, these kids would see me whip out my little phone, and they'll say things like, Ms. Kadera, you need some cell phone game up. Ms. Kadera, your cell phone ain't nothing. Ms. Kadera, I can serve the web, can you? And it got to me so hard that I actually had to go to an AT&T store and purchase new BlackBerry Taurus. And right before I made this transaction, I thought 2 things. One, I just let a bunch of kids peer pressure me to buy a $300 phone. And the other one was, since when the kids started having cell phones in school? See, when I was their age, I thought I was lucky and a cool kid because I had a mechanical pencil.
The moment you've all been waiting for. Can I get a drum roll? Stop your feet. The 30th Mr. Black Rowan is Joshua McGriff.
Congratulations to Joshua McGriff.
This is Christina.
And I'm Jade.
Thanks for watching. Back to you, Nicole.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. That was really cool.
Yeah, it was.
Looks like an exciting night for everyone. And
yeah.
All right, and here with us now is a very exciting guest, Scott Wordsman, who is the star of The Wordsman Show, which is a show right here on RTN Channel 5. Welcome, Scott.
Thanks.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, great. I'm really excited to have you on here.
Cool, me too.
Now, you are the star of The Wordsman Show, and this is a brand new show here on Channel 5 this year. How does it feel to be?
I mean, it feels pretty cool. We always had ideas, my roommates and I, to make the show, and we finally did last year. We pitched it, and it's just good to have the options, the opportunity from RTN.
Now, along with being one of the characters in the episodes, you also produce it?
Yeah, I produce it. I write for it. We have a writer's room where everyone who helps produce comes together, and we pitch ideas and we come up with like episodes. So it's really great.
Yeah. Cool. Could you give us a quick synopsis of the show?
Okay. It's not quite bro humor, like college humor type stuff. It's kind of absurd, not that weird. So it's kind of in between stuff that everyone can relate to. Just like strange, arbitrary conventions and just awkward interactions, and that just encompasses the whole show.
Okay.
So
tell everyone a little bit about the Valentine's Day episode, because I know that was really funny, and you did make a part 2.
Yes, we did. The Valentine's Day episode, we went around, we interviewed students about Valentine's Day. We made some skits about because it's a holiday that you can love it, you can hate it, and we were just like, you know what, let's completely just do whatever with it. And I mean, it's pretty cool if you've seen it.
I've watched the first part, not
cool.
the second part.
Oh, the second part's good.
But I'll have to.
Yeah.
If you had to compare your show to another show on TV, what show would you compare yours to?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'd say some of our skits are like SNL-esque, like Andy Samberg type humor, some of that stuff. We don't do the music videos, but I also we host it from a desk sometimes, so you could say like Conan O'Brien. It's just a mix.
Okay, cool. Are there any other influences that are involved in your show?
I mean, like the humor of Louis C.K. If you've ever seen his shows, I think Louis, it's on.
Oh, okay.
So he just strange humor like that, just interactions.
And you said you produce this along with your roommates?
Yeah, my roommate Pat Harris, he's the co-producer, and he does all like the technical stuff. Also comes up with ideas, and then I'm in charge of like the creative end usually.
Okay,
so,
that's cool.
Cool. So how did you get your show off the ground? You just woke up one day and was like, I want to make a show.
We actually last year for Campus Movie Fest, Pat was like, oh, we should enter. So we created this show, and everyone was like, wow, that's pretty good. You should pitch it to RTN, make like a full episode out of it. I was like, yeah, we should do that. So we did, and people like it. So
that's cool. Where do you see it going from here?
I mean, just up, hopefully. I mean, Socially Awkward, like they're pretty big, but they're not going to be here next year. So hopefully we'll be able to, gather up, as many followers as they did, and be that comedy show for RTN.
Awesome.
So that'd be great. I'd really like that.
And what's your major here?
I'm a radio, TV, film major.
Okay. What other kinds of things do you do besides this show with RTN?
I've written for the RTN News. I feel like I've done a lot of things. I think I was a camera operator for On the Couch. I think a few semesters ago.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then just stuff here and there. But mainly my main focus is the Wordsman Show.
Okay.
So
what other hobbies do you have?
I like writing. What else do I do? I like playing tennis. Going to the gym, just all that stuff.
Yeah. Cool. So what kind of advice would you give to someone else that maybe wants to start their show or get involved with your show?
Just have a good idea, make people laugh, because if people realize that you have this talent, they're gonna want you to to go forward with it, because everyone wants to see what you can create.
I heard it's like a lot of pressure to be a comedian and make people laugh. Do you think it is?
It is, absolutely. I mean, just like I performed on stage for I think the Rowan, the last comic standing at Rowan. It was really hard, and nobody realizes how much goes into all that pressure. So it's just the same with a skit too. If you put it out, you have this great idea, but nobody else thinks it's funny. You're just, So it's a lot of pressure.
You kind of put it on the line there.
Yeah.
What do you do to prepare for a stand-up or just a skit?
I mean, you just got to immerse yourself completely in the character that you're trying to portray. I'm myself in the show, but I'm completely different. I play Scott, but it's a different Scott.
Yeah. What are some differences?
You just you know, I'm a lot more unsure, awkward.
Okay.
Like usually I'm just more or less average, and in the show I'm just very awkward and very, you know, just.
That makes sense. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Scott, so much for coming on, and good luck with your show.
Thanks.
Everyone, make sure to tune into the Wordsman Show. You can find it online on YouTube, and we will be right back with Amy Fadden on the couch.